Hello, everyone. I'm some jerk on the internet. And in place of us looking at the normal content we would on this channel, since nothing good was uploaded yesterday, I thought we'd take a look at a little comment that was left on my personal Facebook page by a former manager of mine who was already on the short list for me to say fuck off, but I tend to be too nice for my own good. But last night finally crossed the line with me. But first, a little context. I had shared this meme, which says, this is, of course, in regards to the recent killing of Alex Pretty. Kyle Rittenhouse illegally carries an assault weapon to a protest and kills two people. Republican hero. Alex Pretty carries a holstered weapon, which we haven't actually seen evidence of, by the way, and kills nobody. Republicans think he deserves to die. Make up your fucking minds, or make your fucking minds up. And it's honestly amazing watching the right suddenly shift gears now that they realize, oh, the left is armed. It's like, yeah, the Second Amendment goes both ways. Some of us have been armed for a while there, champ. He decided, and yes, as a matter of decency, I've censored things, but the post is this raw screen cap is up in my Discord, so just saying. Um, well, I didn't only censored his, personal identifying information as much as necessary. This wall of text, which I only skimmed knowing it was a total load, and that's when I was like, yeah, I'm fucking done. So this will be my first time reading it. So let's see what he had to say. Rittenhouse was ruled to have committed no weapons violations. Irrelevant. He was assaulted by multiple assailants and attempted to get away. Last I checked, no. He only fired when one of his assaulters grabbed his gun. Citation needed on all this because I've heard plenty of different accounts on this stuff. So I think typical right wing talking points. I don't know. I didn't care when it happened because I didn't think we'd be in this dystopian hell. So if anyone would like to fill me in on any of the details on Shittenhouse, feel free. But here's where he justifies someone's murder. Pretty impeded federal agents, put his hands on agents, was sprayed in the face with period pepper spray, and was given at least 3 opportunities to flee or simply video the scene. We have the fucking film. None of it went that way. In a period of 20 seconds, it went from him from the situation getting hot, the woman being knocked over, him going to assist, and rounds being put into him. He re-engaged with the agents. Is that justification for killing somebody? Please explain. Failed to comply with lawful orders. Are they really lawful, though? You see what things of ICE telling people, quite actually straight threatening people, raise your voice, you'll lose your voice kind of thing, or something, or I'll erase your voice. It's like, what the fuck is that shit? Lawful orders and resisted when they tried to subdue him. Tried to subdue? No, they shoved him to the ground as he was trying to assist someone who was knocked over and injured. Federal agents do not choose to be there. Irrelevant, they just do their jobs. Their jobs are not murdering American citizens, asswipe. Pretty chose to leave his house, chose to insert himself into an area of conflict. He chose to carry a loaded weapon. Oh my God, I've got the meme for this. I had seen the meme earlier and didn't realize that this was 100 fucking percent from the right wing fucktard playbook. At this point, he hadn't broken any law. He never broke a law, you fuckwit. Also, once again, is a violation of any law a reason to murder somebody? But he impeded an agent trying to clear the street. No, they were knocking a woman down, being assholes. Then he assaulted a federal agent. No, he didn't. At that point, his options and rights get severely limited. No, none of that is what fucking happened. If you can't see the vastly different circumstances in the two situations, you are biased. Fuck you, Chris. Fuck you. Your ideology binds to your logic. You interpret the situation to support your agenda, even when it's nonsensical. The classic case of projection, where these idiots literally deny reality just constantly. To think I respected this motherfucker at a time. Like, I worked for years with this man. Just regularly. And I knew he was right wing, but God fucking damn. Nobody should ever be deprived of life by law enforcement. Yeah, you think? But Petty's fate was of his own making. No, or Petty's fate, excuse me. No, he wasn't. I can't tell you if he was kind, just, fair, or some sort of radical. Let's see. Let's ask the people who knew him. Let's look at the actual statistics of who he was as a human being that is demonstrable. from his actual record of what he did in his life. Seems like a pretty outstanding guy. Which is irrelevant again, because even if he was a total piece of shit, nothing he did at all is what you're saying it was. And certainly wouldn't be deserving of getting fucking shot 5+ times. What I can tell you is that you might legally be allowed to walk on train tracks, but it's not really wise to do so. Fucking relevant. The guy is just dumb. Fuck you, Chris. Fuck you. Now I'm pissed off that I even censored your shit. You know what? This shit, fuck it. It's going out to other places uncensored. I don't fucking care. Dumb for leaving his home. Dumb for interfering. Dumb for bringing a gun to a dumb for bringing a gun to a protest. Was ruled to have committed no weapons violation. Oh, but someone brought a gun to a... So Rittenhouse wasn't dumb for bringing a gun to us? What the fuck? You piece of shit. God fucking damn. For resisting when agents were trying to subdue him, but the most idiotic thing he did was allow politicians, media, and hate mongers and social media basement warriors to gaslight him into doing foolish things just so they can cry when he suffers. Oh my fucking god. Are you fucking serious? Holy shit, I'm glad I didn't read this last night, or I'd have been at dude's front door being like, all right, we're gonna talk about this until you realize you're a piece of shit. Stupidity, protest, carry a gun, blow whistles, make mean blue sky videos, vote, volunteer, run for office. When you listen to ideologies that tell you your perceived moral high ground will be some kind of armor, you're an idiot. Okay, okay, okay. Hey, Chris, my former fucking manager, I just need to remind you, you should recognize the sound. And yeah, that falling out was what you think it is. Let me remind you. Is that a threat? No. All you idiots fucking think everything's a threat. My point is, I'm a goddamn armed American just like any other rightfully should be, barring having committed massive fucking violations that reject that right. And if I want to carry my legally owned firearm in a constitutional carry state to any place that won't explicitly ask of me as a courtesy to not have it, I will do such. If I wish to go to a protest and have this to defend myself in case something goes awry, I have that fucking right. You assholes have been saying this stuff constantly for decades now about how goddamn much everyone needs to be armed, need to be armed, need to be armed. But when we fucking are, the goddamn thing, the safety was off. Goddamn. You motherfuckers want to whine and bitch. Oh, and I love that it was edited at a point, and it's like, what the fuck, dude? You couldn't edit it better? Like, what the fuck? I am so... Oh my god, I'm so fucking pissed. So fucking pissed, because remember, I worked with this man at Toys R Us for 3 fucking years. We were cool. And this is the attitude he wants to have. Ho, 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 ho. Yes, my firearm was perfectly fine. When I had rechambered around, the safety was off, and I was like, oopsie, and I immediately decocked and put it on safe properly. So I am careful with firearms. All right, let me look at some comments before I go and pull up what I was intending to here in just a sec. Actually, let me load up a different window on the YouTubes. Hey, Zoomy. Hey, Joe. Some jerk your gender now? Nah. I mean, it could be. Technically, my gender is trash. Greetings and oh shit, this fucker. Yeah. Yeah. Also, tracer rounds work both ways. Infantryman Bible, good point. One of the ICE tried to fire it off a round from Alex's weapon, and they mag dumped on him. God damn. My son thinks Rittenhouse did nothing wrong. Oh my God, Laura, I'm so sorry. None of these Americans don't know what radical left is. Yeah, they really don't. Albeit a negligent discharge. You would think an ICE expert, a criminal expert, you know, like a well-trained ICE person would be able to take a holstered weapon and not have an ND with it. Posted a video in your Discord that perfectly explains the entire situation. Worth watching. Yeah, Zoomy, I did see that. I shared it on Blue Sky, and I got it. I got it saved to my favorites on YouTube already. I'll get it shared soon enough. Yep, projection. I always belong on the right wing in politics in my country, but I would be a commie in the USA. Yeah. Yeah, let's ask the veterans that he helped regarding his uh um yeah, the veterans that he helped at the freaking hospital. I mean, the dude Alex Preddy was a great person by all accounts. And this is how someone wants to react to that and wants to play the game. Chris is so far up Trump's ass, it's not even funny. Like the click, yeah. That would be the Ruger P85, manufactured in I think September of 1988. So yeah, I'm slightly older than my gun, but not by much. Got my job after Renee was murdered because my boss thought it was I quit my job after Renee was murdered because my boss thought it was her fault. He hit the line he hit the line for me. Either you're with us or them. Yeah, that's what it boils down to. ICE equals 4-week training max totally. Let me go to my YouTube channel real quick because I want to show the meme that so perfectly captures the absolute static bullshit that this motherfucker was saying. And it's weird to do this because, again, this is someone I know. This is someone I worked with. This is someone I've known for over a decade. And I was at my limit on this. Give me just a second for the community post. Where do I find that content posts? God, YouTube's thing is overly complicated to go through. I share both of these. Okay. Hairstylist get more training than ICE does. Listen, they gave me a gun, okay, and they didn't teach me to use it properly, so you're in a lot of danger. ICE agents, probably. Totally. I'm more qualified than ICE agents. It is speculated that the confiscated firearm went off because it was a SIG P320. That would not surprise me in the least. I don't know if you're saying that as a joke or serious, but yeah, working in an ICU is brutal. I know my mother used to do it, and I discussed it with her. ICU nurses are good folks. You have to be a special kind of person, the quintessential angel that people speak of to be an ICU nurse. That is indescribable as a situation to be in. All right, YouTube, would you show the damn posts? Can I please show the post to my lovely audience, please? Are you just going to be a punk? All right, plan B. I'm going to go to my own damn channel. Give me a moment here. I apologize. It posts. Okay, so sharing a window. Let me switch restream to sharing. Stop sharing and tell it to share the YouTube tab. So number one is something I posted, I shared an hour ago that I saw in a group just for the kick of it. Just making sure I understand this correctly. They pardoned armed January 6th rioters who literally attacked the cops. They glorify Kyle Rittenhouse, but want you to believe an ICU nurse with a phone and a registered firearm was a domestic terrorist. The hypocrisy is fucking astounding. And let's not get started on the Ashley Babbitt bitch from January 6th who got what was fucking coming to her. The fact that she's the only one who got killed amazes me. Um, you know, just fuck everyone in Jan 6th. This was what I saw today, though. Had to share. Charlie Kirk came there to kill everyone. He was shot to prevent a tragedy. He had a gun on him, and he was even pointing it at students. You can't see him holding a gun in the video, but he was. I guess if you don't want to be shot in the neck, you don't point a loaded weapon at a bunch of students like an idiot. Also, by dying, he abandoned his own kids. Shaking my damn head. Some people are just not meant to be fathers. The brave shooter is a hero. That's how demented you guys fucking sound. And I just put it better myself. It's insane. It is outright fucking insanity. And I'm just fucking tired of it. And Renee and Alex are not the only ones. They happen to be white people who got shot, and that's a thing. I'm not trying to grandstand here, but there is point to be made that people of varying ethnicities have had similar situations happen in with ICE recently, and it's not getting as much attention because of a general bias that just exists in the media and in popular consciousness and in the minds of even many people on the left. And people need to work on that. We all need to work on that. We all need to care about every incident of injustice that we possibly can. But I will say the fact that it is happening to people who were previously thought untouchable, who there was the attitude of, oh, yeah, they're never going to shoot a white guy, they're not going to shoot a white woman, and they fucking do it, should show to everyone, even the racist piece of shits on the right, how absolute garbage all of these people are. All of ICE, all of the politicians involved on the right, half of them on the left, too. It is fucking insane. Yeah, the Jan Sixers are now ICE. Almost all P320 that had the issue have been recalled, replaced. Fair, but still, Plan B, Republicans want to make that illegal as well. Yeah. Lucky strikes. They should have tackled them to begin with. Plus, they shouldn't even have guns. They should have clipboards. It's dangerous. It's a dangerous situation. Only then bring people and ones who are well trained. Yeah, can't disagree. We all are, Chris, and as an outsider, we are baffled why you guys aren't doing something about it. We can't do shit about it. The situation's so fucked up. What Trump wants, what the MAGA fuckwits want, is to push everyone to a boiling point and get their Reichstag fire. They want someone to go off and actually do something to one of these fucktards in ICE, and suddenly, oh, he's a martyr, gotta lock down the government, just like Hitler did. And it seems so hyperbolic. But God fucking damn if they aren't doing exactly what Hitler did. By the way, earlier, a few months back, I had shared something comparing right wingers to Nazis, and that same manager previously, this was where he got put on the short list of one more violation, he's gone, was like, oh, the Nazis were socialists, pulled that gem out. And I'm like, oh, you sweet piece of shit. You have no fucking clue about anything. And I just, but yeah, what the MAGA wants is for a situation to make it where the 2026 elections don't happen. We don't get the midterms, and we sure as hell don't get the 2028 elections. Not that Trump is going to live that long, but we have to fucking survive. But we've had so much shit just in August, just in January. It is insufferable. I just, I don't know what it's going to take. I don't know what how bad shit's gonna get before sanity is eventually restored. Wish the Soviet Union was still around. This would be a great time for Red Dawn to happen, you know? Except this time I'd be welcoming them. Oh, comrade, here you go. I don't fucking give a shit. Goddamn Goddamn Soviet Union was more American during its time span than we are right now. We have fucking concentration camps in the United States. How the fuck do we have concentration camps in the goddamn United States? Shit's disturbing on every fucking level. Trying to learn all the names, they need to be stated everywhere. Yeah, share them as much as you can. Um, my Instagram is easy enough to find. It's, I think, Kadis underscore Yamato on Instagram. All I'm doing is fucking resharing every single piece of anything related to all of this, between proper socialism, communism, Black history, Black revolutionary, Marxist Leninist revolutionary, Juche philosophy, fucking every single person talking about this stuff. I'm following, I'm sharing, I'm acting as an echo for their voice, as a repeater for everything. I'll have to put it in a link or something somewhere. It's just me, or does it strike anyone strange that ICE equipment isn't uniform? ARs from different manufacturers, different sidearms, different plate carriers. Strange, yeah, because they're just bringing their own shit. All these idiots are bringing their own crap. Yep, just so Trump can invoke Insurrection Act, which would be a rallying cry to call off elections. Yep, that's the goal. They make one up if we don't give them one. Same as always. These people are total Nazis, right down to dressing like them, like that Bongino guy. Yeah, Bongino. Only good Nazi is a dead Nazi. That's all I care about. Really hope Italian do their job under Olympic. Yeah. Remember, there's a lot more of you than there are of them. This is true. I mean, I was a cool kid. I was in a cool kids unit, and even our stuff, though it was different from conventional units, was uniform. Yeah, as I said, they're a rogue posse, just vigilante bullshit. Laura says, no, she shared it before, but the government is acting like my brother-in-law, push and prod and poke until I yell, then get in trouble. I get in trouble for yelling. Exactly. Only thing that will help is you guys from the USA take a page from the French. Maybe so. Maybe so. I'm one of those far left guys who really loves this 2A. They're terrified of people like me. Yep, same. I mean, that was me earlier with my 9 millimeter. Need more guillotines? Totally. Nazis set up ghettos. This country has always had ghettos. This is true. Well, the Nazis just took it from us when you think about it, like everything. Let's bring your own murder weapon. Exactly. Exactly. So, yeah. Fuck Trump. Fuck ICE. Fuck MAGA. Fuck Chris D. My former fucking manager at Toys R Us. Eat shit and die. Um, Sic Semper Tyrannis. Um, yeah, just fuck it all. Fuck it all. This is how we're going to be. This is what we have for the 250th anniversary of this country. It's sad that I finally come to realize this country's always been a shithole. We just happen to be a shithole that went to the moon. I don't know. Hopefully, when this is all said and done, we'll be like Germany without the massive reason for guilt beyond what we already have, and we can become a halfway functioning nation again. Racism will finally be seen as the hell that it as the bringer of the hell that it is. Um, Inequality will be squashed. Capitalism will be annihilated or at least subdued. I'd be happy with it at least subdued to a point where we don't have the problems that we do. But that's the thing that kills me in the long run. I and my brethren out there, my kindred, all of you all we want is everything to be better for everybody. But we're the bad ones. So fuck it. If the world will be better off without your systems and your actions, then so be it. We're a shithole that went to the moon. That's a great quote. Thank you. Thank you. I know it might seem like I'd make things worse in the short term. It'd make things worse in the short term, but maybe we should start giving ICE a taste of their own medicine. That's the problem. That's what Trump and them want. That is what they want. And while in spirit I am fully for, because the purpose of the Second Amendment is against tyrannical government, and this is most definitely tyrannical government. That is what they want to create, to put in, to activate Insurrection Act and be able to stay off elections. That's all they fucking want. Not yet, not without organization. That's the other thing, is need an actual organization. Americans fixing this problem would be better for America than making the rest of us do it. Yeah. And it's like, please, can any other country just go on and invade? Please, give us an option. ICE tries shit on the streets of San Antonio. Shh. And you know why they're in fucking Minnesota. It's because it's a fucking swing state, and it's the one state that's gone Democrat consistently for like 40 fucking years. It didn't go to Reagan either time. And Reagan got everything in the 84 election. Piece of shit. Charismatic asshole. So that's why they're doing this shit. It's so fucking obvious, like so calculated. It's like, hi, look at what we're doing, especially when it matches the Project 2025 playbook. But this is where it's at. This is where things stand. So whatever happens, happens. That's all I can fucking say. To a degree that will be required, but people need to be organized and ready to tank the return blow from feds. It's complicated. I don't want to speak of insurrection in a damn YouTube video. It doesn't need to get that far. All we need is for the political system, which isn't completely corrupted from the inside yet, to actually get going, and it still has power. What we have of the left still has wings, and if we can make it to the election, we'll be all right. That or more pressing things happen far more swiftly coming up because people on the right are abandoning the MAGA train again, as if they didn't abandon it the first time. Maybe that'll help. I don't know. I just, it's all fucking bullshit. And shit like what my manager said, my former manager said, that sums up everything. That sums up everything. So, yeah, this is a reminder. Not a call to violence. Don't do anything. Hunker down if you're in a dangerous situation. Avoid anything that could get y'all hurt. They want us not to be able to protest, but that's the thing. They can't stop us sharing information in the way we are, not without massive collateral damage. Documenting everything. When we have Nuremberg 2.0 in this country, we'll be able to get justice served. The last thing I'm going to do is share in the chat a link of, let me put that in the chat and put it up on the screen. That may or may not be a nice little list of known ICE agents in conjunction with unidentified ones in varying areas. Remember, we need to know who the Nazis are so that when Nuremberg 2.0 happens, they can be properly prosecuted, as was the plan throughout January 6th until a piece of shit called Donald Trump decided to pardon all of them. Because, you know, treason is pardonable in this country, I guess. Give all you can give. So that's our banner. So our banner may advance. Some will fall and some will live. You stand up and take a chance. Blood of the martyrs will water the meadows of France. Beautiful. Sorry I didn't read that a little better. I'm fucking pissed. Wish US had a viable leftist party. Dems need to get their shit together. Seriously. Dems need to move way, way to the left. Just got here. We are finishing, so you have to come back to the stream. Follow Amanda Mile Take. She's on FB and she's got good stuff. Things you can actually do. All of them. Fuck all of them. No Hovind today. 5 call. Also 5 calls app call every day. No, it's exhausting. Yeah. It's from Les Mis, a must watch. I should probably rewatch Les Mis. All right, my throat's tired between the Challenger stream and getting pissed off at this one. I've been streaming for like 50 minutes today. I'm done. Sorry, no more streams. I'm exhausted from work as well. So, yeah, that's all I can say about that. The situation absolutely fucking sucks. Just stay strong, everyone. I am reachable via the normal methods. You all know how to get a hold of me. Catch you later.